the league can resume playing in May. Sources have told our Adrian Wojnarowski that the league is bracing for a potential return in mid to late June. On that note, we continue our chat with five-time NBA champion Magic Johnson, who is telling us some fantastic stories before the break. Magic, so good to have you with us. I want to pick up with what's happening right now, though, the situations we're dealing with due to the coronavirus. If things do pick up this summer, from a player's perspective, what kind of challenge will it pose for the players to compete for a title this summer?
Well, I think it really only a small challenge, and that's really getting back in shape and getting your timing. And I think that, it'll take probably 2 weeks or so. But I believe the players are running today. They got to be working out, whether that's at home or running on a track or running in the streets, running on the beach. However, they're all are training right now because they know there's a possibility that they will be back to work soon. And so, guys like LeBron and the Greek Freak, all those guys, Kawhi, they know they have to stay in shape. But I think that once, hopefully, this virus is over and we have contained it, then when the season does get back rolling, it'll take them probably about 2 weeks to really get their timing, because I believe all of them will be in shape going into the season to get back resumed and playing again. And I think that's all they got to get is their timing back.
Magic, are you a proponent of the necessity for a few regular season games to take place before the playoffs begin? Or are you a proponent of, hey, if we got to come back and immediately the playoffs begin, so be it, just make sure there's a postseason? What is your mindset in regards to that, and what's an ideal starting point in your eyes? Do you have a problem with the league going into the summer, like into August if necessary?
Yeah, I think that we do need definitely some games, no question about it. Now, you can do it one or two ways, right? You can say, okay, if it takes us too long to get back, then just have the teams maybe have some scrimmages between each other, right? Get some so that they can get some sense of playing again, and so do some exhibitions, some scrimmages, something like that, so they can get back to understanding how to play with each other, get back into game shape, and also their timing and their rhythm. And then go ahead into the playoff or play some regular season games, and that way they'll get all those things. So I do want a couple of games before they actually start the playoff, because it would be good not only for the guys, but it'd be good for us as the basketball fans, because we want to see them at their best. And I think that it's going to take at least a week or two to get to see them at their best.
Magic, we were talking a lot about you and Larry Bird in the previous segment, and I was saying how you guys were basketball geniuses, and then at your size, it had never been seen before. And even since you had, like, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were amazing physical talents with unparalleled work ethics and killer wills to win, but you got the feeling like that was what you're watching, not that you were watching like someone who saw the court in four-dimensional genius take over. And I really hadn't seen that in that package with a size until LeBron James. And that felt like you and Larry, a guy at this size who sees the game the way he does. And you were instrumental in bringing him to L.A. And now here he is on the Lakers, a Lakers team that's been one of the two best teams all season, but now had this long break. Given that LeBron, if you agree, is that kind of Larry Bird, Magic Johnson basketball genius, one of the reasons he's had such longevity, how does the break affect the Lakers and LeBron? Does it affect them differently than it affects other teams?
Oh, it's definitely going to affect them more because they were playing so well. They were on top of their game, both on the offensive side and the defensive side. And then a guy like LeBron, who was playing, I mean, this was one of his best seasons ever, and dominating the league, it affects him too, because, when you're rolling, when you're playing well, as an individual and as a team, you want to keep playing. You don't want to break. And so it's going to affect him. It's just like Milwaukee and the Greek Freak. It's going to affect them too. So you want, as soon as possible, for the league to get back. I will say LeBron is just like Larry and myself, and he is so unbelievable when he's coming down that court. His head is up. He's always willing to make the pass to make his teammates better, but also too, he can go down the middle and dunk on you. And you know, he's added something to his game. He reinvented himself this season because he was posting more. He was taking those guards down or forwards down low and punishing them in the post. And I really enjoyed seeing him just reinvent himself. That's why he's having this outstanding season, an MVP-type season.
Magic, a two-part question. Number one, who, if the season were to end right now, who would have been your MVP when the season stopped? Would it have been LeBron James or the Greek Freak? A, and B, based on the way the Lakers were looking, did you believe that they had finally got themselves to a point where they were the legitimate favorites to win the West, if not at all, rather than the Los Angeles Clippers?
When I first started the season, Greek Freak and Milwaukee had this, they started off with the best record. So I said, he's probably going to win it. But when we got to January and LeBron kept dominating, and then on that Friday when he beat Milwaukee and he defended the Greek Freak and did an amazing job, LeBron did, and dominated in scoring and rebounds and assists. Then he turned around on that Sunday. They beat the Clippers. So against the two best teams in basketball he had to go up against, besides the Lakers themselves, he dominated on both ends of the court. I said, that's your MVP. So LeBron James, to me, right now, if the season ended today, is the MVP of the league. And I'll tell you why. Because he took 8 new faces. See, people not giving him credit for this. The Lakers got 8 new guys on the team, got a new coach as well, right? So now he had to make an adjustment to all these new faces, and he still got the Lakers with the second best record. He still is dominated at a high level. So, first of all, not only is he the MVP, he's the best player in the world, and then you guys been having this argument about sports. I like Patrick Mahomes, but he's no LeBron James, and LeBron James is the number 1 sports player in the world. So that argument is over, all those 3. Okay, now let's go to the Lakers. This is real easy. The Lakers showed me something on that last matchup with the Clippers. The Clippers' small team was beating the Lakers' big team, and Frank Vogel made a great adjustment in that game 3. He said, okay, I'm not going to go big anymore. I'm going to go small. And when they picked up Morris, they were able to be more versatile. And sure enough, he played that small team. The Lakers' small team was better than the Clippers' small team. And I think now that was the key adjustment that Frank Vogel made. And LeBron James played heads up, and here Max is. I know he's ready to jump on Kawhi and everything. LeBron James did a good defensive job on Kawhi. Kawhi still got his points, but he made him work for his points. And I love seeing LeBron play on both ends of the court right now. And the Lakers right now are the best team in the West, and they will go to the championship if they resume playing again. I think LeBron will be playing against Milwaukee in the NBA Finals.
Magic Johnson dropping gems on us.
Do I think what?
Do you think they win against Milwaukee?
Oh, that's going to be a series, man. Max, I think that Milwaukee is on a mission, and they look like that team that's saying, hey, this is going to be our year. And so I'm scared to death of Milwaukee. But I think that it'll be a 7-game series. And when it's a 7-game series and you got that man named LeBron James on your team who's been through, 8 or 9 NBA Finals, and he'll bring it home for the Lakers. So if I was a betting man, I'm betting on the Lakers to beat them in 7 games.
All right, we're with it. Magic, great to hear your voice. Stay safe, and we will talk to you soon.
And Molly, thank you for what you
Appreciate
said
you, bro.
about getting groceries for your parents. We all should be doing that. Social distancing. Stay home, everybody. God bless everybody. And First Take, thank you for being on, entertaining us every single day. Thank you, guys. God bless.
Magic, you're the blessed. God bless
right.
you. When we come back here on First Take, we have much more on the Dallas Cowboys, an update on the negotiations that have resumed between Dak and Dallas. Should Prescott hold out? Is that a real possibility? Stephen A. and Max will tell you.